make sure not to, like, smack the shit out of your partners and TV when you play a Wii game.
I'll try not to. Paon.
Pound?
Pound?
I don't know. It could be an acronym.
It could, actually. I never really thought about that. I don't know what else they've actually made. This is Namco Bandai through and through.
Yeah.
Like, there's even references to some of their stuff in stuff like that. So what game are we playing?
We're playing Super Mario Sunshine. It has a windmill in it.
Super Mario Free. No, it's Klonoa. Klonoa. So for those of you who haven't played this game, we decided to play this because I feel like this is one of those games that a lot of people are vaguely aware of, or in some cases straight up aren't aware of. But I don't know if it's a particularly difficult game to find Let's Plays of. I just thought it might be interesting to do.
Yeah, we have it. We might as well. Okay, so there's a...
we don't actually want that, though. I'm pretty sure that...
we get the cutscene in the thing.
So we're going to go ahead and start a new game.
Yep.
If I can hit the right button for it. I'm embarrassed. So,
name us Hundera, I guess.
Okay.
Because that's the channel name.
That is indeed the
We've
channel
never
name.
explained that, have we?
I do not believe we have.
It's just an old username that Josh used to use on the internet. And we
Just
decided...
happened to be my YouTube.
We decided to just not make a new channel for our stuff. We were just going to use his channel, which had nothing on it anyways.
So now it's kind of a team name more than anything.
Yeah, Hundera team.
Yeah. So this is our name. And I played this game a lot when I was... Yes, it goes straight into the one that
okay. You played this game on the PS1.
Yes, when I was a kid. This is the Wii version.
Yep, the Wii make.
Oh, it's the moon.
It is kind of strange, whatever the fuck is happening.
But you can't remember it. Where do you suppose those dreams go?
Oh, God. The backstory for this game is so confusing, and it gets really weird as time goes on.
This looks a lot like the opening to Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, it super does.
And not anymore.
If I remember correctly, I believe Klonoa 2 and Kingdom Hearts came out at roughly the same time. And it was the only reason to buy a PS2 in my mind was for Klonoa 2 and Kingdom Hearts. And I did not get a PS2 for like 5 years.
So this is Klonoa. He's a cat thing?
He's kind of a cat. Nah, he's not really a cabbit, though.
Yeah, he looks like a Sonic furry.
He super looks like he belongs in Sonic.
I mean, he's wearing more clothes than they usually do. But for the males, anyway.
Some characters in Sonic totally wear clothing.
Usually the girls, though.
Yeah, but I mean...
And Robotnik.
You could argue that he's effeminate enough that maybe he would be... I don't know.
Yeah, is this even, like, canonically a dude? Like, this could
Klonoa?
be whatever.
Yeah,
he's a cat.
Klonoa's a dude. Klonoa's
a cat. So it doesn't matter that much.
And he found a fucking ball man.
And they're best friends immediately. So this game is really sparsely done for a Wii game. You can tell that they kind of rushed this. They probably...
This is a super fast port.
They probably just smoothed out a lot of the assets from the PS1 and didn't bother making the textures any better.
Yeah.
Like, I mean... It's very... Like, there's no real grass. The lighting isn't particularly complicated. Everything's in this style that looks more cheap than stylistic.
Yeah, although I do kind of honestly like this art style an awful lot. Even though it's very simplistic and some of the things much later on are garbage looking. Klonoa himself...
Did he just give that bubble like this like sexy bedroom look at them? I know that wasn't what it was, but at the same time it's like, oh, thank God you're here. Also, whatever the hell's happening here.
Hey, it's whatever you want it to be, you know. You could give all kinds of little bubble people sex looks if you want. I don't think anybody's gonna judge you.
So, anyways, one day he found the fucking ring, and he just had a dream about it, and like that's like his best friend, and it's a bubble.
Yeah.
With a creepy baby voice.
Yeah, I kind of want to figure out who does this voice eventually. So it immediately starts outside, by the way. There's no, like, and I don't know.
Yeah, it's a platformer. There's also, no little segments in between.
It is a platformer, and it is so ported from the Wii, or for the Wii, sorry, yeah, from the PS1 for the Wii, that you have to use the D-pad. This cannot use analog sticks to move.
Okay.
Which is really, really strange. So this is the general way that you move. It's A to jump and B to capture enemies.
Using the ring bubble guy that you are friends with.
Yeah, so using your best friend, you do things like this.
That's such a weird way to describe this shit. It's like, why? Okay, so he's got a thing that lets him do this gameplay gimmick. Why does it also have to be a character? It also is a really important character. It's not even like that's just his wacky sidekick. That is a character. Yeah.
Sorry, I have to wait for it.
Yep.
There we go.
So everything inflates, but like Dig Dug style, kind of?
Yeah, a little bit. And then you use them to reach higher areas or to get... I have to wait for this guy to move because he's in my way. You have to use them to get to new areas or to get things that are just sitting around. And things like this. Yeah, okay. So things like this are slightly different in that you can use them to fly for short periods of time. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I bet this game is one
I don't know what that is, by the way.
You saved a person.
I think that's what that is. I don't think it's ever actually explained what that is. You know what? I should probably read that sign. I think I skipped one of them. I'm sorry. Jump on the... Oh, it's just explaining the basics.
Yeah, which we're doing.
Yeah.
But this game is probably mad popular amongst furries. It's got,
the main
character's
honestly,
pretty
I'm pretty
cute,
sure that's
it's
completely
a
true,
lot of furries and inflation.
I don't know if inflation actually adds to the fact that it is. Like you think
like
that it
not
would,
all
but...
furries are into inflation, and not all inflation people are furries, but the overlap is significant enough.
Oh, shoot! I mucked that up. Can I? Oh, this is gonna be a big pain in my butt. I hate that.
What do you have to do to that thing?
You have to pop it. And I'm really trying here, but it's... So the angling on this is really bad. It's basically I have to get up there and then pop it. There we go.
There.
Sorry.
Could you not have just thrown that guy at it?
No, you can't throw him sideways when you're already in the air.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
Yeah, it's kind of specific, but it does make sense in its own sort of way. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Taking damage. There we go.
Okay.
So, I'm going to grab...
I really like all the enemy designs.
Oh, that's right.
So I might wind up doing a set of these for Popkas someday because they're so cute.
A lot of the enemy designs in this game are very, very similar. They're literally just called moves. And I kind of feel like maybe it's short for Mugen because they spawn infinitely, but I'm not 100% sure. That's just my own personal theory.
What's funny is, so we don't have the second game in this series, and I doubt we'll get it. I've never played it. I know from searching the Tumblr tags for the name of my blog, which is Popkas, that there's a character in Klonoa, not in this one, but in the second one, named Popka.
I didn't know that.
Yes,
That's
you did.
weird.
I've told you this.
Really? Because I don't remember this at all.
It's like I only know about it because when I try to search for my blog and see if people were talking about my blog, I find people talking about Klonoa.
We should see if we can find the second one.
Yeah,
then,
so we can do it.
Yeah, that would
Popkas.
be funny. Yeah.
Apparently, the character named Popkas is like a little brown dog-looking thing.
Like the things I keep saving?
No. Those things just look like Klonoa, but different.
Well, they were like brown Klonoas in blue jeans or
yeah,
something.
but no. It looked more. It looked kind of like a stuffed animal. Anyways, this thing is a statue of someone. It's important, but we don't know why yet.
Well, he said it's the goddess Lafiz.
And the Moon Kingdom. I remember that's important.
Legendary Moon Kingdom.
He thinks he's gonna build a tower.
Yeah, he legitimately believes he will build a tower that reaches the moon.
Does this species have a name?
I don't think so, which is really disappointing. I hope that they do and that I just don't know what it is. But to my knowledge, they super don't.
I'm just going to assume they're Lombaxes or maybe Otzels.
They do kind of look like Cabot would be the right word for it, because they are cat rabbits.
And they can do that little wing flap thing.
Yeah, but they're super not, because Cabots are completely different.
Wow, he just fucking flies.
Yeah, well, I mean, he, built this moon tower, so clearly he's going to be, physically fit to some extent.
Yeah, can you go up there?
No.
None of this is jumpable?
Yeah, no, this is all background stuff.
Yeah, okay.
I thought I'd show you, though. Yeah, there's no run in this game, by the way. This is the fastest you can go. Double tapping doesn't
nice
do
little
anything.
bounce.
I don't think holding buttons down to run or anything like that. You can do that. I don't remember what that does, and I keep wasting it, whatever it is.
What is that? A checkpoint?
Yeah, those are checkpoints.
Why is it a clock?
Not entirely sure. Wahoo.
So this game, despite its graphics kind of not taking advantage of how many polygons the Wii can actually use, can you get that?
No,
that's
those
like
are
a
Gordons.
mine.
Those are almost explicitly like they're spiky and they're like metal.
And they're
They're Gordons.
impervious.
Yeah,
Okay.
straight up.
But anyways, yeah, despite this game really not taking advantage of how many polygons the Wii can handle, and looking kind of rushed and cheap in the graphics, the aesthetic of it is actually really nice. Imagine everything you're seeing here as a drawing, and it's like, yeah, these are good choices for the stylization.
That's weird. I thought I saw.
A little more bloom on these crystals than necessary, but I think
Yeah.
that's just a thing that a lot of Wii games
Well, I don't
did.
even know if that's a Wii game thing.
It was that generation of games.
Ah, crap. I gotta go all the way back and around. Give me a sec.
What happens if you collect all those? Is that a thing?
It adds towards the 100% of the game. I know I probably shouldn't be working towards it, but if I actively see crystals, I am going to stop and go back. Like, I'm not just going to miss crystals. That's weird.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's
If you
a
can
little
do
bit
it,
pointless.
do it.
Like, if you can, if you smoke them, got them. I mean, if you got them, smoke them. You know what I mean.
If you
You
smoke
smoke 'em,
them,
got
you
them.
have them.
That's
you
how
can
it
have your
works.
cake and eat it too.
The cake is meant to be had and eaten.
And smoked.
And smoke your cake.
Well, that would be like a meatloaf. A smoked
A
cake.
smoked cake. Yeah, maybe a little bit.
What is that?
Okay, these extend the amount of... They make your crystals worth more when you get them.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah, it's an interesting concept because crystals totally equal lives. So it's one of those things where it's, Sonic
Okay.
rings or Mario coins.
But you still have to
or
get them
things like
all
that.
for the level completion.
Yeah, you do. For 100%, you have to get all of them.
And levels are called vision.
Yeah.
So don't save over
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
file.
So I'm not going to save over number 1 because that is a, big file that I have.
Yeah, that's his complete file. I don't think it's 100%, but it's
It's very
pretty good.
close, yeah.
It's a pretty good file.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and just move on to
So
the
that's
next
you
one.
saved all 6 of them
Yeah.
cabots,
So
and they
them's
seem to
the
be playing
cabots, and
flutes.
they're playing little instruments. And then we're going to Vision 1 and 2.
Come on, let's go.
And that's, I think I also got all the gems.
That's probably
It's always
what
hard
that
to
means.
tell with that because, I feel like there's 2 different versions of that. I think there's a green one and then a blue one, and I can't remember if in order to get the blue one you have to get all the blue gems too. I messed that up. Give me a second.
So
There we go.
compared to other similar games, how hard would you say this game is overall?
Okay, at the beginning, this game is super easy, and it's actually super duper fun to play and just mess around in and everything else. When this game hits the about maybe a third of the way through mark, this game gets ungodly difficult in certain sections. Specific sections. I'm not saying the game's always hard. Like I want to make that clear. Like, people are probably going to think that, maybe I'm saying like, oh man, the game is way too difficult to beat or something like that. It's like, no. It's just when you hit certain points in this game totally ramps up the difficulty at like an exponential degree. Like,
But
it's
then it goes
really
back to
unfortunate.
easy sometimes, you think?
I honestly, I don't even think it ever goes back. It might. I don't really recall.
So it's easy to learn, but it tries to keep you on your toes.
Well, it's easy to learn the basics, and then it's hard to continue playing after a certain point.
Yeah.
It's not easy to learn, hard to master. It's easy to learn, hard to continue playing.
Go.
Yeah.
Fucking.
There it is. Yeah, it takes a second. I don't know why. Every time I come through here for the minecart, it does that.
So do you have anything you
Nope.
do
No control.
here?
I can jump if I want to.
Okay.
I might be able to speed the minecart up, but I don't think I can do that. And jumping totally... I missed one. I missed 2.
Don't worry too much.
Yeah. Jumping in that is probably one of the best minecart sequences in any game that I'm aware of off the top of my head. It's better than Donkey Kong Country because the minecart, if you jump, you are locked in anyway, so it does not matter. There's no varying anything with that minecart.
Yeah. So you got one of
I'm gonna
them
go
eggs.
this way. Yes, I do. Has health in it.
So it's just a generic capsule so much, not an egg. Because you had gotten a villager out of one earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, some of them have bigger
So,
things in them.
why are the villagers in need of finding and rescuing? It makes sense in later levels where you've got plot
because
going.
oh shoot, they needed an equivalent for this area.
Yeah, like later
if I
on
go
it
this way,
makes
does it
sense
double
because like
back?
there's bad guys who do stuff, but you've just started out and it's just, hey, let's go up and look at that thing. It's like, you don't know there's a bad guy yet. Why are you saving townspeople? Why do the townspeople need saving?
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense yet.
Yeah. Do I need to go through? Yeah, I do. Okay, hold on.
This place looks like you should be able to do a lot more 3D jumpery, but it's like, no, it's a track.
Yeah, it's this game is 2.5D, but it's really good 2.5D in my opinion. It's literally 2D platforming, but then occasionally they will do a thing where it's like, oh, well, you can totally go back and take a different path.
And there's a curve to
yeah,
it.
stuff like that, yeah.
So you can't really do anything with the big guy.
You can't pick him up, but you do get you get a lot of stuff off of him.
Is that the only thing there to collect?
I don't remember. Yeah, that looks like it's it. And then you gotta get around that guy to get in here. Or out of here, I mean. So, like, if I wanted to, I can't jump over there.
I
have to
those
go all the way back.
little gerbil-looking things.
The purple dragon ones?
Yeah.
Those are actually meant to be little dragons. I don't remember what
they don't really
called.
look dragony. They look like a gerbil.
Yeah, no, look at them. They got like the little ears and the big long tails.
Or a jerboa,
and
I guess.
stuff like that.
And that guy with his shield, you have to get him from behind, correct?
Yeah, you cannot get those from the face. And you can't
You
hit
need
the
'em
eggs
for
with
this.
your thing. Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
pick a guy up to do that. So that's why they put them here. So, there we go. And that's just a bunch of gems.
Eh.
And then the checkpoint. I don't know why they're clocks. I guess that's just kind of a generic checkpoint.
Maybe it's because there's like a dream theme to this game. So they're like your wake-up calls.
I guess. Okay, these guys are kind of annoying. These little spike ball Hamtaros.
I would have just called them mice, but
Yeah,
sure,
I mean,
Hamtaro.
Sure.
You have to throw them at the thing?
No, that particular area is different. Hold on. So that's one of the weird things that happens in this game every so often, where you'll get stuff in the background and you're like, how do I get to that? And it's like the way you get to that is that you just continue to play until you kind of move into that space. So this is a tutorial for the actual thing. I just wanted to see it.
Just
and make
throw
sure
it
that's
at
what
the
that
rock.
was.
But it's an inflated baby, so it doesn't make sense for it to be enough to knock the rock over. So here's a magic symbol to explain it.
Yep.
That thing you gotta throw at.
Yep. So.
Yep.
Yeah, so eventually if I keep going this way, I will hit that area. Right there.
There we go. Yeah, and
so
it's like you wouldn't have known.
And then it swips really fast. So it's like, yeah, it's a really good use of 2.5D. I really do like it.
It's like a maze made out of slinkies.
A little bit, but I like that you're always guaranteed to wind up on one of those paths that you can see in the background. Like, it's never like, oh man, am I actually going to go there, or do I need to do something to get there? It's like, no, 90% of the time you're going to wind up going there. It doesn't matter. Just grab you. And, nope, nothing. Okay.
So, how many? Oh, okay, maybe that's it.
Top of Bell Hill.
That thing's fucking face every time it gets me.
Yeah, so this is a villain. This is like,
This is plot.
yeah, these yeah.
Oh, this lady
So
we
there's
just learned about.
Lafitte. And Lord Gladius is the guy who's talking. Gaudius, sorry, is the guy who's talking to Gladius. Why did I say Gladius?
I don't know. You saw that H and your brain decided it was something else.
But this guy has a really cool design. I really like it. I think you don't, right?
I don't remember. Let's look at him. In
You're
full.
probably gonna say he's boring, but I like the concept behind it.
He's
So
just
it's like a
sorta
man
there.
head with a big bird thing.
He's just a plague doctor.
Yeah. Give him a second. I really like it when he opens his coat. Like, that's where he shines.
So he wants her to not reborn the world.
Yeah,
That
he
thing's
doesn't
okay
want the
with
world
him.
to be rebirthed.